Hi, it's January 1st, 2016. My first video this year. Just like to talk about a couple of things I've seen on the internet. First one, of course, I've talked about it, um, was the WebBot video by Cliff High about a week or so ago. He talked about how um, Bitcoin would reach $650 and gold would be making a new high alongside silver. And that would probably happen sometime at the end of January this year and maybe beginning of February. I just listened to a video on the internet with Bo Pony. I'll put the video to it, the link, sorry, to the video below, at the, below my video. And basically, Bo Pony is saying that his cycle work indicates that a low in gold should have been hit in the beginning of December 2015. And in fact, it did. It was around 1,045, 46 area. We haven't seen gold lower since then. Gold closed the year around 1,061, New Year's Eve. So he thinks that gold's been manipulated, and I agree with him for the last few years. Going back to the beginning of the bull market in gold, or beginning of the century, if you draw a straight line through the chart, we should actually be at or above $2,000 an ounce. Silver probably, at or above 50, maybe a bit more. So he thinks, they can manipulate the price of gold, but they can't do it forever, and that true value will reset itself. And he thinks it's about to happen fairly quickly, and he thinks it's a very good sign that we didn't make a new low by the end of the year, that the December low in the beginning of the month held. And the other thing he talks about is Jubilee, and he thinks, 2016 will be the end of the Jubilee, a 50-year Jubilee. He expects big correction downwards in the stock market as well. And basically, Jubilee is the year where all debts are cleared, or the economy is cleansed. So so he expects the opposite of what's been happening, the stock markets, to happen the year of Jubilee. And he said it will be, and the true value of gold and silver will be reflected in this year of Jubilee. And he expects it to happen quite soon, once the year starts. We'll have to keep an eye. I know it's been very frustrating for holders of precious metals these last few years, but it seems to, coincide with what the webbot's calling for. So I wish you all a happy new year, and let's hope precious metals, finally reflect the true value that they should reflect. I personally think they will, because it's like a thermometer. If someone has a high fever, and you use the thermometer to measure the fever, and then instead of showing the high temperature, you put the thermometer in a bucket of ice. Of course, the temperature will drop, and it will show the person doesn't have any fever. But it doesn't take away from the fact that the person does have fever. It's the thermometer that's being manipulated by being put in the bucket of ice. And I personally think that's what's been happening to silver and gold. The central banks and their agent banks, the bullion banks, alongside the COMEX and the LBMA, they've been manipulating the price of gold, putting it in the bucket of water. But I think that that bucket of water is getting empty. And they don't have enough ice anymore to manipulate the price. Um, so yeah, let's hope for the best this year. Take care. Bye.